We're here at the all-new Yacht Club Pavilion, I guess you would call it.
That's right.
And it's beautiful here. This is Ocean Cay. It's MSC's private island, and they're doing some work here. There's some new stuff going on. It's really exciting, some of the developments.
It is. It's beautiful, and there's still much more they're working on.
So we're here to talk about the difference if you're deciding between NCL's Haven and MSC's Yacht Club. Let's talk about some of the differences. Where do you want to start, Felicia?
Why don't we just start...
With the opulence?
Well, why don't we start with... Let's preface this.
Are they both opulent?
They are both opulent.
That's all we need to know. Goodbye, everyone.
But let's preface it with the time of year we sailed on each.
Well, the location, too.
Yes.
But let's not talk about that. Let's take it down to
All
the
right.
base level
All right.
of opulence.
So talk about the reception and boarding.
Reception and boarding. Do you remember getting on NCL's Haven? Was it a cluster? I don't even remember.
I don't remember.
No, it was in Iceland, so it was a little different. You know, they do have separate reception areas for both. They had this big giant tent in Iceland in Reykjavik.
And in the tent, our friends got ahead of us, so they went on. But we got there, we had a little reception area for the yacht.
Chris
club.
doesn't wait for anyone. That boy, if there's a buffet, he's gone.
There's a little reception area, so you can grab a drink.
Love you, man.
You can grab a drink or whatever, but you sit down and wait to be escorted on. Somebody of importance walked up to us and said, "What are you waiting for?"
I think it was the Haven captain or whoever's in charge of the Havens. He saw us sit. It was like us and another couple sitting there. All the other couple went, and the butlers were like, "All right, you guys got to wait." And then the butlers went and then chatted among themselves, had a party, played bunco, whatever they were doing. We're sitting there like, why are we waiting? We're going to get up and just walk on. But Felicia said we should have the real experience.
That's right.
Because that's how she rolls. She wants the real experience. So there was a little bit of a cluster there. Now, how about Yacht Club?
A yacht club, no clusters. You walk right up.
Now, this was Port Canaveral.
Port Canaveral. When you go to get in, they have a tent set up for Yacht Club, and they check your name, give you a little sticker that says Yacht Club on it, and then you go up the escalator. You go right through security, and they walk you straight to the Yacht Club area where you can have champagne, mimosas, snacks.
It's nice, yeah.
It's very nice. You sit down, and they come up to you with your bands and your cards. You don't even have to get up. It's perfect. And then when they've got about 10 people, they load everybody up and they follow the butler right.
You walk past everybody else and you feel really awkward, but actually it's not that bad because it's towards the front of the line.
Yeah.
You're walking right past it.
He walks you right up to the Yacht Club bar area.
Love it. Opulence, totally. So yeah, not much difference. Now your bag drop is completely the same as the general population. We're learning they call it here on MSC.
Right.
The GP. Some guy warned us, he goes, "Oh, don't go to that buffet in GP, you'll get shanked." I was cracking up. I'm like, GP, who invented that term? That's terrible. Anywho, you're gonna end up dropping your baggage off with the general population. So there's really no advantage to, what's going on over there? It's like a waterfall. And you drop your baggage off with everyone else. So that's the only downside there. In parking, there's no valet parking in either place. And I thought both of them, Haven and MSC's Yacht Club and Celebrities Retreat, should all offer valet parking, the Yacht Club or whatever.
That's actually a really good idea.
Right? And a bag drop.
Yeah.
So they don't have that. Don't expect that. If you're looking for complete 100% opulence, you're going to have to settle with about 98%, which is still wonderful.
Yeah, agreed.
So boarding, very, very nice on both occasions. Both have champagne, mimosas, coffee, snacks. Where you can, while you're waiting for a few minutes, you're going to sit there and
it really is
relax.
only
It's
a couple
nice.
of minutes. It really is enough time for you to grab that drink, throw down before they're taking you onto the ship.
So on both ships, you get escorted to the private area, which
That's
is the suite area. The Haven was a Haven area. Now you can have suites on MSC ships without having Yacht Club,
As well as
NCL ships. We were on Prima, and they have a separate area for the Haven. So the butlers come on and they escort you to the private area. And I show you where the lounge is, the concierge, and the dining room.
Right.
And then they escort you to your room.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's nice having that top level. I mean, you pay for it. It's not cheap.
That's right.
Although comparatively, we paid $17,000 for that 10-day cruise in Haven in Iceland.
We did.
It was 10 days.
It was 10 days.
This is a 3-day cruise to the Caribbean from our local port, and it was what, 3-ish?
Yeah.
So you times that by 3, we're probably about the same price.
Probably.
3 times 3, we're going 10 days, yeah, and 9,000. Well, no, it was much more expensive. But still, MSC Yacht Club is an incredible value. Get it while you can. I don't think it's going to last forever.
It's wonderful. It really is wonderful.
We've been doing this for a couple of years. I think this is our 6th Yacht Club experience.
I think so.
And our last one on this ship on MSC Seashore wasn't great, but they were understaffed.
They were.
And it was still good, but it just wasn't polished. But this is on point. Our butler has been
best.
On NCL's Prima, we didn't meet our butler till I think the 3rd day.
That's true.
And she was terrible. She was the worst butler we've ever had. She's non-existent. We never saw her.
True.
She was unavailable for anything we wanted. We don't ask for much.
We don't.
But she was just not there. But this guy, Comby, on MSC Seashore, is a complete rock star. I've never had a butler this attentive.
He is on point.
He's on point with his
funny.
service. He's funny too.
Funny. His service is exceptional.
Yeah.
Just love him.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Now let's talk about, you wanted to talk about the lounges. So you started and you go into the lounge. We'll talk about the concierge in a second. You went to the lounge in NCL's Prima. What did you think of the lounge area?
It's kind of segregated, the Haven lounge area. It's kind of segregated. When you walk in,
when you're talking about segregated from the GP?
No. It's obviously that is, and it's got its own private elevators to even get to the Haven. But when you walk in, you've got the concierge to the left. You've got a seating area to the left, but then to the right is a divided wall, and you've got the bar, and then another divided wall with more seating areas, and then the restaurant is back down a little hallway.
Right.
So it's not open. It doesn't feel open and spacious.
Right.
But when you go into Yacht Club's bar area, it's just open vista. It's just beautiful. They're great views of the ocean. And, I love it.
The thing about NCL Prima's design, when their Haven area is in the back of the ship, because they do have an infinity pool back there where you can watch the water pass by, which is really nice. We couldn't use it in Iceland because it's 30 degrees up there, even in June. And it's light 24 hours a day. That doesn't matter. It's still cold as I don't know what up there. Okay, so we couldn't use that. But the Yacht Club is the front of the ship. So you see where you're going. You've got windows, 180 degrees of windows, probably more than 180 degrees, on both the lounge area, which is on the bottom, the deck 16. They skip 17 because 17 is unlucky in Europe. And then they go to 18, which is the next level, which is the restaurant, which overlooks the lounge area in the Yacht Club.
Which has the same beautiful
vista.
Beautiful view.
Yeah. And there's outside seating too. You can sit out front. I think half of it's divided into smoking, the other half non-smoking.
Yes.
It's beautiful areas just to relax and unwind and watch where you're going instead of where you've been.
Right.
I think it's smarter to have in the front of the ship, don't you?
I agree.
And what I did like better on NCL Haven is they have their own private elevators for their Haven suite.
They absolutely do. I mean, from the lower floors that aren't Haven floors, you can take private elevators up to the Haven, which is very nice.
There is a private elevator in Yacht Club, but it only goes between the Yacht Club floors.
That's correct.
Yeah. Do you know if I can find Opulence here? Opulence?
What is opulence?
It's Yacht Club.
I don't understand.
Yes. Opulence.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, thank you. All right, so how about the concierge? Any difference in the concierge service?
I guess the big difference, I mean, super, super nice people, very, very helpful.
On both?
On both, absolutely. I think the big difference is that the concierge service on Yacht Club is 24/7, where I think it's like 8 to 8 or some odd hours like that. It's a good 12-hour time period where you can actually get to the concierge on NCL's Prima in the Haven.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's just, it doesn't seem like it was available. Now, we don't really use it. There's some people, like our friends, who use it for everything. I mean, they're like best friends with the concierge. They even, I don't know what was going on, but we have other people who use concierge here in Yacht Club as well. We rarely use it. If you need to make a reservation for a show or something, you don't even need to do that because you just walk down. They got isolated areas both in Haven and Yacht Club for the shows. So you're always guaranteed a really good seat in a special section.
That's right.
And that's nice too. But I felt like the concierge is more available on MSC and Yacht Club. I feel like they're always there. If I need something, I can call them. I can walk down to that desk. There's always somebody there, even at like 2 in the morning or somebody at that desk.
24/7.
It's crazy.
We just asked to validate that this morning, and 24/7.
Because it almost seems silly. Why would somebody be there at like 3 in the morning?
You never know.
It's kind of nice though.
You never know.
Have that perk. And what about the restaurants? Tell me about the restaurants and the food on, let's talk about NCL's Prima Haven first.
All right, so the big difference, or the big thing I noticed about NCL's Haven restaurant is the menu never changes. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The menu is exactly
10
the
days.
same. 10
Exactly.
days,
No, it's a nice menu.
It is a
You
nice
can get
menu.
surf and turf. You can get just about everything you want
You
there.
absolutely can.
Fish, all kinds of stuff there, and it's good. The food is really good, but it never varies. There's no differentiation there. And by day 3, you're bored. And I think that's NCL's way of coaxing you into going to the specialty restaurants and
Maybe.
spending
Maybe.
money where the Haven is free every
Maybe,
night. What's
yeah.
included with your fare.
And the other thing about the Haven restaurant was they were inflexible in getting things off menu.
It was,
We
yeah.
were a little surprised by that because that's not how we've experienced it. at
Somebody
all.
asked for a dessert that was available in the main dining room, but not in the Haven restaurant. And they're like, "Oh no, we can't do that. Can't do that. If it's not on the menu, we can't do it." And we're like, "What, dude? It's the kitchen's like right there."
Yeah, it was a little weird.
They're a little inflexible, so that's a little weird on NCL's Haven. Now, what about Yacht Club's menu?
Yacht Club, this menu, the breakfast menu is the same every day. I mean, it's
Yeah.
breakfast.
So
what,
what?
do you- what
Yeah.
do you want, right? But lunch and dinner change every single day.
Every day.
Every day.
A little
So
bit.
that's
So it's
really
nice to have it. And we went with this. We met this group of people. She was celebrating her month-long birthday.
Oh my gosh. What an amazing experience.
So we had dinner with them, and talk about off menu. She ordered whatever she wants. Something I'd never even seen in the menu. Something called butter chicken.
They made special butter chicken for her.
Yeah, and we all got it.
We all got it. The guy on the end told them ahead of time that he didn't like rice, so they gave him mashed potatoes. He also told them ahead of time that he would love to have
Not on the menu.
Not on the menu.
None
He'd
of
love
this
to-
was on the menu.
He'd love to have on the menu was tomato soup, and he didn't want that. So he ahead of time he told them that he'd love to have baked potato soup. So they brought him baked potato soup. They made her a special heart-shaped cake
Beautiful
with
cake.
inscription on the top, "Happy Birthday, Joy."
What was that hard stuff on top instead of
It was a
icing?
fondant.
Yeah, fondant something. Yeah, I don't even know what
and
it's
it was
called.
wonder. It was delicious. A red velvet cake. And
Yeah.
It was on point.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. But the fact is, the point is that they accommodated off-menu requests on MSC, and I've seen them do this before. Like if you had picky kids or picky eaters or somebody with an allergy, they're going to ask you about your allergies. That's great on
They
both.
always, yeah, they always do.
They did that. It was just amazing. They started doing that. And if there's something not on the menu, they're going to do the best they can to get it for you.
That's right.
You could. I want to actually test. I want to see if I can get pizza at Yacht Club tonight. You're not allowed to bring pizza or food into the Yacht Club
No, you're
restaurant or lounge, but if they bring it to you, there could be an exception there. So I'm going to test that.
That's interesting.
See if they'll do it. I don't know if they'll do it. I don't care if they. I don't really want pizza. The pizza on MSC, I think, is the best on any ship anywhere. It really is. It's like New York
It is
pizza.
very good.
Very perfect, thin crust, very flavorful. Yeah. And the sauce is on point. So great job. MSC does a lot of things right. All right, so we talked about the restaurants, talked about the concierge. How about the bar and the unlimited drinks? Are they flowing?
They're flowing.
Are they quick?
Quick.
We're sitting at the bar now, second day. You're like, double 1800, neat, psh, done. He's like sliding it down the bar in my hand. So time to drink here is incredible on MSC. It's about, you know what?
You know, it's the same on
It's the same in Haven.
Haven. I mean, they were awesome bartenders.
Bartenders are on point on
Yeah,
Haven
they
too.
were
Both
great.
about the same bar service, so that's
Yeah.
great. And I felt like they had more selection in Haven. Like I could get that Hennessy XO $50 shot. But I didn't see that here, but there's still a good selection here on
I
MSC
don't
as
know.
well. Yeah, stuff I would normally never drink and drinks I wouldn't normally get. Since you have the drink package, this is the time to try them because you don't like them, push it aside, you didn't lose
Exactly.
anything. It's all
Exactly.
included. So
That's
bar
right.
service, I'd say, is about the same on
I
both.
think so. I think so.
All right, what else are we talking about?
We talked about the butlers.
Yeah.
But what about the room attendants in the rooms itself?
Now the room attendant on Haven, I don't remember our room attendant. Did we meet our room attendant?
We
I
did.
think we did.
We did. Can't remember.
Yeah, but on MSC's Yacht Club, our room attendant, actually we have the best, his name's Jose.
I think so.
Josue?
Like
And Combi said it differently, but I think it's Jose from Spain, I think.
don't know.
But he is, I tell you what, we went to breakfast, and he must be there watching through a secret camera, because we're not at breakfast for long. We're there 25, 30 minutes.
Maybe.
We come back, our room's done.
Done.
And it's immaculate. It's perfect. He's not cutting any corners. The bed is perfectly made with the corners. Bathroom, towels changed, everything else wiped down. It smells clean. Bro is on point. On NCL, we had to wait. We didn't know when our room was going to be
Right,
done.
we
It came
didn't.
back a couple times, not done, not done, done. We pressed the
Yeah.
button, make up our room, still not there.
Yeah.
But MSC, I mean, this Combi and Jose are the most amazing combination of butler and room attendant we have ever had on any cruise.
So-
We're on MSC Seashore.
In the room is a mini fridge.
Yeah. Oh,
And on MSC, We asked them.
It's included. Everything in the mini fridge is included with your fare. So they
Right.
replace it. You drink it all.
Right.
They'll replace it every day.
So we preferred water, bottled water, and Italian Coke, which is in glass.
Full
bottles.
sugar, glass bottles, full sugar, no high
Right.
fructose corn syrup.
So we asked for those two things, and only those two things on our fridge, and every day it's restocked.
Filled with Coca-Cola
Wonderful.
and bubbly water.
Wonderful.
It's amazing.
It is. It's
cool.
awesome.
It's the first time he's ever. That's what we asked on our last MSC Yacht Club cruise, which was the seashore fiasco with the short staff.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, we don't have that. I
Yeah,
can't
they
do that."
didn't have it. They weren't
right on point this time. The guy nailed it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go broke with gratuities on this ship. It's insane.
It's very true.
Unbelievable. I've never had service like this. So, yeah, I think
Outstanding.
MSC Yacht Club Butler, and we've only been on NCL Haven once.
That's right.
So we probably should give them another shot. We may do a Mediterranean.
Maybe.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do that with Haven too. But this is our, what, 5th or 6th, I think?
Yeah.
5th Yacht Club? Or
I think
6th?
this is our 5th yacht club and our 6th MSC
We-
cruise. Because
we-
we did one GP
Yeah.
one time on Seaside.
Was it Seaside?
It was Seaside.
I think it was Seaside.
Yeah. So it was nice.
So we've had a lot more experience with Yacht Club than we do
That's
with
right.
Haven.
That's
So
right.
I'm just talking that one time on Haven, but we did have 10 days, so they
That is true.
had a lot of time
That's
to kind of
true.
prove themselves, you know what I mean?
That's true.
All right, so the bar service the same, the room attendant and butler definitely better on MSC.
MSC.
Yeah, on all their ships too. I think they're better on all the ships. We've actually met our butler on every one of our MSC Yacht Club cruises. Where on NCL, again, we didn't meet her till the 3rd day, and then she was invisible the rest of the time. We didn't see her the rest of the time.
She never, to the point where she never really even told us what services she
Right,
offers or what she can do to help us with
Kind of
that.
ran by, oh, hi, I'm your butler.
Yeah.
Okay, if you need anything, let me know.
And on MSC, I mean,
They
they'll
come in,
stand,
they
they'll stand there and
explain
talk to you for as long as you want to talk.
All right, we just talked to our butler, Room Garden Intimate Yacht Club, and here's what he said. What are you doing here?
I'm good.
What are
Morning.
you doing?
You have nothing better to do?
Unfortunately.
What does a butler do for me?
Well, a butler takes care of every aspect of your stay on the ship. Anything from booking your reservations to escorting you to your restaurants, to taking care of your laundry, to taking care of any other special requests that you have, whether it be dietary-wise or just an allergy or etc.
Amazing. You were probably the best butler we've ever had.
I just try. That's all.
Combi,
My name is Combi.
should people ask for you by name?
Of course.
Okay,
I make them laugh all the vacation.
that's true.
It's very
That is
true.
Enjoy,
Thank you.
guys.
All right, now a big deal. A lot of people are into the thermal spas. And a thermal spa, if you don't know what that is, it's like a hot tub and these chairs that are warmed up. And there's some others like a ice room and
there's
showers,
salt room and special
and crying
showers,
rooms and
aromatherapy.
saunas. Now, talk about the difference in these two. Let me talk about NCL Primas because I had some differences on that. Now, NCL Primas on their Haven, not the Haven, it's just the thermal spa.
It's just the thermal spa.
Number one, we had to pay $400 each for access for the entire cruise.
Yep.
Yacht Club, it's included.
Included.
No additional charge for thermal spa. Big plus there, right? $400, that's $800 between us.
Big difference.
All right, number two, NCL's Prima put their chairs in the front of the ship where the Yacht Club lounge is. Now, that is amazing. Again, you've got the beautiful vistas, wide open windows, you're watching, it's in front of the ship, right?
Yeah.
So you can see it's a gorgeous place to sit, chill out, and they have probably 100 thermal chairs there.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So that was great. But what they did in their infinite wisdom is they located that directly underneath the gym. So all you heard the whole time was the treadmills. This is Norwegian Prima. Somebody in their infinite wisdom put the thermal lounge directly under the gym. And for $400 a person, you can hear this all week. Thank you, Bubba, who will probably never walk on a treadmill ever again.
Thumping sound.
If you didn't have really good headphones, you had to listen to that crap. And you're
Yeah.
piping music in, but you're hearing this thumping and people dropping weights. It was the stupidest place to ever put a thermal spa.
I know. The music was so nice and soothing spa music
Yeah,
in there,
yeah.
but then you hear all this racket.
All the time.
All
No
the
matter,
time.
you went in the morning, afternoon,
Didn't matter.
even, always some knucklehead running on a treadmill. props to people for working out, but just don't put that gym on top of a thermal spa, you
Well, it's not
morons.
and it's not the issue with the people who use the services.
Right.
It's the
It's
location.
just location.
Of the,
It's
yeah.
NCL's problem. They shouldn't
Yeah.
have located there. They should have known better. But so that was a big problem
Yeah,
with that.
I
Beautiful
agree.
area, hundreds of chairs. Now, MSC only has, I think, four thermal chairs. Loungers, I guess you call them.
Yeah, I think so.
4, maybe 6, and they're located right outside their spa hot tub, which you can fit maybe 8 people in there.
Oh, yeah, maybe more.
Yeah. NCL had a similar area. They had 2 pools,
Ooh,
one with the bubble jets in there, but the jets were located so.
low.
It was a really weird place. It was a perfect location for an average height woman, if you know what I mean, because those jets were powerful, and if you stood the right way, there were a lot of smiles in that hot tub, I gotta tell you. And
I just can't.
MSC's, I don't remember. I think you could say there was a bench in MSC's.
Yeah, there is.
We didn't go on it this time,
Not this time.
but there is a bench where you can sit down and chill. So I thought that was nice. There was no benches in the hot tub in NCL's thermal lounge.
Yeah.
So that was a.
They did. I mean, I will say that NCL's thermal lounge was very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. The 2 pools, and one was very long, wonderful. The amount of seating they had in the thermal area to just chill out and relax.
Unbelievable. As long as you have headphones.
As long as you have,
Yeah.
I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. So I give them props there for sure.
That was nice.
Yeah.
So now it's time for the most important rating, the level of opulence from 3 to 5 stars. You can't really have a level 1 opulence because you're general population at that point. So what would you give NCL's Haven on Prima based on your one experience on your 10-day Iceland cruise? From 3 to 5 stars, 5 being the best.
4.5.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd say because of the butler and
That's the half.
having to pay for the thermal spa, I'm probably going to be
Forgot
about
that.
3.5.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, because the butler was non-existent.
Yeah.
How about MSC's Yacht Club? 5 star, 5
5.
opulent stars?
Yes. Hands down.
I would have to agree. The only problem I have with Yacht Club, and this is maybe unfair, because we didn't go to NCL's private island because we were in Iceland.
That's right.
We're on MSC's private island again, Ocean Cay today. And then you have a
beautiful.
separate beach for Yacht Club. Now that beach, the last, 3-4 years we've been here, all the beaches here are amazing. There's this lagoon in the middle, which is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And I love laying in it. Actually, the sun's coming up.
Yep.
We're gonna go out there and rent a float out there and go into the GP. It's in the GP, it's not here. Now the Yacht Club beach has a little beach here, but it's filled with rocks. And it's been this way for 3, 4, 5 years since Meraviglia.
Yeah.
And
We were really hoping this time that had been.
and it
changed.
hurts, you know. If you wear water shoes, you're fine. But I think if that's your most opulent beach,
But it,
shouldn't you get rid of the rocks or
but-
move it somewhere else?
Well, to that point though, I mean, that is the ocean.
I know,
Or
but
back right to the ocean.
why wouldn't you put Yacht Club Beach at a lagoon
Yeah.
where you can chill, right? There's
true.
several little lagoons here. There's
It's
one we just
true.
walked by there, that
Yeah.
new one out
Yeah.
there.
It's true.
Isolate it.
Yeah.
But here you've got the ocean, so it's a little more rough, a little wavy. They do have it sectioned off. There's people out there laying right now. There's
Yeah.
rocks on one side. It's not as big.
Yeah. It
It
is. It is beautiful though.
There are butlers and waiters walking around out there serving you drinks. Very nice. The towels are included. They don't give you. I don't know if they give you towels on the main.
Very nice towels.
Yeah, the big towels. So we have all that going on, and but the beach, it hurts your feet. If you're going out there bare feet, don't do it.
That's
There's
right.
gonna like millions of little rocks, and this whole island was a sand farm, from what I understand, before MSC bought it with
Yeah,
their
I believe that's-
foundation
Yeah.
and turned it into a nature sanctuary.
It is beautiful.
So what they used to do is just get rocks and they would crumble them up, make sand, and sell them to other islands. So you would think that they would know how to take those rocks over the last 4 or 5 years, grind them up, and make sand for that stupid beach. I just befuddles me. For that reason, I have to give, and that's not fair, because we didn't do NCL. Okay, I give them a 5 stars of opulence. Very messy.
It's
I'm going to
very
exclude the beach for now, and I'm going to give them a pass. So the next time we come to Ocean Cay, I want to see that beach cleaned up. And I know you're watching me because you made all the changes we made. We talked about on MSC's Seashore before.
Yeah.
They fixed everything in our last video. It's perfect. So great job, MSC management. The cruise director
Oh my gosh.
They-
Wonderful.
changed everything. The shows are a little hokey, but that's what cruise ship entertainment is. You know, it's retirement home entertainment.
But that cruise director is
He
on
is
point.
That was
gosh.
excellent hire. Good work. He's better than some of the Carnival ones I've seen.
Oh, he's awesome.
On point.
Yeah.
So good job there. Restaurants, the service, the butlers, the bar service, everything's been tightened up.
Yeah.
Food's even better. It has a little more flavor this time too.
It's wonderful.
I'm proud of them to do that. So great job. 5 stars of Opulence, MSC Yacht Club. If you haven't done it, you need to do it. And the price is right.
Price is right.
I still think it's a fraction of what you pay on NCL. We'll find out when we do our Mediterranean. We're going to compare head to head, and we'll do a video too. We're going to shop Mediterranean cruises, same length, similar destinations. I think
Yeah.
NCL has better ports.
They have better itineraries.
Yeah.
They're longer itinerary too.
Yeah. So we
we're
may
still
have to go with
looking.
NCL on that too, but we'll check that out and we'll let you know in a future video. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. That helps us out tremendously. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed and pay attention to Felicia's madness. It's all about her. She's right?
No.
And right now, we're going to clink and enjoy a tropical drink on MSC's private island in their yacht club pavilion. This is new. It's all nice here.
Very nice.
We'll see y'all on the next cruise. Happy opulence.
Bye, Felicia.